career stats page fix incoming? We're saved. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and yes, there seems to be an incoming patch that should fix the career stats page, but is it enough? Obviously, this won't be a patch only fixing that, and there's probably going to be a ton more to it than that. So I want to discuss a few things this game absolutely needs to address in this next patch so that it doesn't completely sink. Because after this patch, we might not get another one for 2, maybe 3 weeks. So let's first talk about when this patch might be coming. This reply that Mark made was on July 22nd, and he said it was going through test verification, which sort of aligns with the timeline they previously mentioned about how long it takes to get a patch approved and pushed through and all of that fun stuff. So I would say we should probably expect this patch somewhere around July 30th, which is a Tuesday, which is usually my prediction for any patches in any Ubisoft game, because that's typically when they drop. Now, this falls just 1 week shy of the 1 month mark for Season 1, so it might get pushed back a week so that it coincides with the release of the new map that we're supposed to get. Or they could do a patch on the 30th and then another alongside the new map release the following Tuesday, which might be ideal, because I find it very hard to believe that with all the problems that we're having in the game right now, that they would get a patch finished, push through all the verification and approval phases, just to hold it in their back pocket for a week. Doing that might send the other half of the community over the edge. So my prediction for this patch is probably July 30th. Now that we got that squared away, let's talk about what we can likely see in the upcoming patch and what needs to be in that patch in order for the game to survive. So based on that tweet, it's safe to say that the career stats fix should be coming with this patch. And according to this other reply, it's also possible that we get some hit reg fixes as well, and overall, hopefully some netcode improvements. But the biggest thing that I think they have to address is all of the challenges that are still stuck and not progressing. People can't finish challenges for things like other faction characters and devices they haven't unlocked, like EMP grenades, for example, which if you haven't seen my Phantom Counter video, you should probably go check that out, because if you don't have EMP grenades at your disposal, you're going to have a bad time.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Or if you're just a completionist, you can't finish unlocking the other stuff, and it's slightly annoying. But that part of it isn't really game breaking. Not being able to unlock EMP grenades is downright unfair. And I'm kind of surprised that at this point, they haven't just made EMP grenades available to everyone, at least until they fix it. But we've recently talked about how this game is slowly meeting a similar fate as games like the finals, and fixing those few things alone is just not going to cut it. We need more than just fixing the broken things. We need new content. That's really the only thing that's going to save this game. Sure, fixing the broken things might bring people back for a day or two, but new content is something that is going to keep people coming back. And I completely understand that we need stepping stones. We need to fix the base problem first, then focus on the other stuff later. That would be the normal way to do things, but this is not a normal situation. Black Ops 6 is a few months out, and Modern Warfare 3 just hit Game Pass, so time is not really on their side right now, and there are games coming for their throat. And despite all the talk about the stuff coming out for Black Ops 6 and people bashing it all over YouTube and social media, guess what? They're still gonna buy it, and they'll still play it for months grinding out camos, because they do it every single year. Mindless sheep. Some do it for the content, others do it because they're actually somewhat addicted to doing it. Kind of like I was when I was playing Madden, throwing crazy amounts of money into digital cards just to build an ultimate team that was totally useless in 6 to 7 months anyway. So you might be thinking, I don't really have room to talk, but I would say I'm the perfect person to say this, because I was able to break free of that matrix. I no longer look like I have rabies sitting in a dark room waiting for the new game to release so I can play it, all at the same time while hating it and telling everyone about how much it sucks, but still spending stupid amounts of money on weapon skins. Break free this one time. If you're really done with Call of Duty, show them. Stick to a game like XDefiant. Wait out the problems and hopefully help mold a great game for years to come. A free-to-play game, I might add. Rainbow Six Siege was by no means perfect when it first came out. In fact, it was the furthest thing from it. But those who stuck around got to see it turn into something great. Something that people still play today and will probably remember for years to come. All that being said about time not being on their side, I think we need to reinforce that we don't want them to rush anything else. Just because people are asking for it, we need to stop tweeting at them and asking, when is Search and Destroy coming? When is Customs coming? When is this coming? It'll get here when it gets here. You saw how clamoring for ranked ended up? Don't let it ruin a potentially great game mode or other features to this game. Just wait. Be patient. That's my pitch to all of the viewers. My pitch to the devs is more, get it together. You've had months. We need fixes and we need content. And that's not necessarily a shot those hard at work making the game and fixing all the problems. That's more of a shot at the ones who make the decisions to allocate funds and resources, because I'm starting to believe that they have a skeleton crew working on this game right now. We were getting a patch every single week, and now nothing. So I know the two kind of contradict one another, but that's where efficiency comes into play. We need content, and we need it somewhat soon, but we need it to be good. But that's my rant for today. If you haven't heard, Double XP Weekend is live in the game right now. So if you still have some camos left to finish out, you might want to set aside some time this weekend, because who knows when we'll get another Double XP Weekend again, seeing as how it's been like 3 weeks or more since the last one came around. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing, and down in the comments, let me know what you're hoping for most in this next patch, and do you think it'll be enough to breathe life back into this game and set it back on the right track? Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and come join our Discord. It's going to get a major overhaul soon, and I know I say this every time, but with customs just around the corner, it's going to be a lot of fun to organize some different themed custom games. So if you're into that kind of thing, my Discord might just be the place you're looking for. Links for both my Discord and my Twitter will be down in the description of this video, and I also have mod applications open right now for my Discord server. Just looking for somebody to kind of help keep the peace and also bring in fresh new ideas to the Discord itself. So if that's something that sounds like it interests you, maybe stop on by and apply to be a mod. And for those who stuck around long enough to get this far in the video and know about the situation with my dog being sick recently, this is a picture of Shadow, and she had her first somewhat solid non-bloody poop in over a week yesterday. So hopefully she's on the up and up now. So if you don't like and subscribe for me, do it for her. And I'll catch you in the next one.